Good morning and welcome to Cole's Backyard Coop. Early morning in the coop. Just wanted to bring you an updated video and talk about how noisy can chickens be. Well, this is about 7:30 in the morning, and there goes Ralph. And wanted to let you hear early morning on a Sunday morning how noisy the girls and boy can be. If you have neighbors around you and you're concerned if the chickens are going to make too much noise and wake people up, I just wanted you to kind of hear what I hear early in the morning, because I kind of generally have the same concerns. You know, I am in a neighborhood with neighbors in the close proximity, and I always kind of try to make sure that they don't make too much noise. That's Dottie. And I get concerned about Ralph crowing and that, but I have had chickens here for about 9 years now, and this is my first time having a rooster, so say good morning, Ralph. Oh, well, of course. This is Peepers, my cat. You've seen her on previous videos. Hey, baby. What you doing? Say good morning. But yeah, so chickens are going to make noise no matter what, but the volume of noise that they make can vary. I mean, sometimes they're barely making any noise. The most amount of noise that you're going to hear is when hens are laying eggs, squabbling over certain nest box. They start that famous bok, 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 bok. And you hear that, what they call the egg song. And I have a video on that. But yeah, as you see, Ralph is really not a rooster that crows very much. He's crowed a couple times since we started the video. I had one hen, an early layer this morning, a barred rock. She went in and laid her egg, and when she came out, she didn't make any noise. Some hens will not make any noise when they come out of the nest. They'll just quietly come out and resume their day. Where some hens make it a grand production and make all kinds of noise for minute after minute, what seems like forever. But if you're concerned about how much noise chickens are going to make and you haven't had them yet, or you already have them and you are worried about neighbors and things, it's always a good practice to, of course, not try to hide the fact that you have chickens, because they're going to make some noise, and eventually someone's going to hear them. So it's good to just discuss with neighbors, hey, I have chickens, you know, if they make too much noise, let me know. You know, if you're in a deed-restricted neighborhood, I really don't recommend having the chickens, because you're taking a big chance there and investing money in a coop and having the chickens and getting attached to them, and then you'd have to get rid of them. So we do not live in a deed-restricted neighborhood, so everyone in the neighborhood is pretty cool, and people kind of do what they want. And quite honestly, I'll hear dogs barking louder than the chickens make noise, and they don't make noise during the night, although roosters can potentially crow during the night, but mine doesn't. He's very quiet. He doesn't make any noise during the night, and he crows usually between the hours of 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. So I'm very fortunate about that. And the other girls, really at the peak of laying during the day is when they make the most noise, which is, I would say, anywhere from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. hens can lay. But morning laying is the highest traffic, so that's when you'll hear your most noise. But you can hear what they're doing right now. They're just kind of pecking the ground, and Ralph is starting to be a little more assertive with the girls. And they just kind of peck the ground, and they make kind of low-level chicken noises. And, like I said, I've had chickens here for about 9 years and never had one complaint. My neighbors on either side of me are aware that I have chickens. The people behind me barely ever come into their backyard, so I've never really spoken to them much. I've said hi over the fence a couple times, but the subject of chickens never really came up. But the people on either side of me do know I have chickens, and they think it's cool, and I give them eggs and stuff. So, and that's really what you want to do is, offer your neighbors eggs, talk about it. It's not a big deal. Most people think it's cool that you have chickens. Here's my big boy Ralph. I'm gonna keep him. I mean, I get a little bit nervous about keeping a rooster because I don't want anyone to complain. But again, throughout this video, how much crowing has he done? Now, every rooster's different, of course. So, you may not get lucky enough to have a rooster like mine that barely crows, which I'm really fortunate about. But as long as he keeps it to a minimum, I'm okay with that. So, it's kind of nice having him. He's tame. He's really friendly. The girls still boss him around, and well, there we go. See, and his crow is kind of short and sweet. It's not like a long, drawn-out crow like I've heard some roosters. So, it's a foggy morning, cool, about 55 degrees here. Well, there we go. But yeah, so it's going to vary how much noise your chickens make, but I have 12. And you can hear it's not really super excessive this early in the morning. So you just kind of have to gauge how much noise chickens are going to make and kind of go with that. You have to expect that chickens will make some amount of noise, but if you only have hens, again, the most... Thank you, Ralph. The most noise they're going to make is probably when they lay an egg, or if they're frightened of something, or, in the middle of the night, they're never going to make noise. Hens go to sleep. The whole night long, they're quiet. Thankfully, Ralph's quiet during the night. He makes no noise during the night, thankfully. I'm very happy for that. So, that's what I wanted to talk to you about this morning. This is Dixie, one of my Delawares. I'm up to 7 eggs a day now out of 11 hens. And they're progressing nicely. Comb development's coming along. And they're doing really good. They're 26 weeks old now. So I'll bring you a separate video on further comb development and a shot of hens in the nest and things like that. We've already gotten 1 egg this morning, one of my barred rocks. Betty, over there, is one of my early layers. She was in there at 7 this morning. So, look at this one. Can't get enough love, can ya? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Anyway, hope you're having a great morning and having coffee, hanging out with the girls. Always relaxing to hang out with the girls. Ralph's showing off now. He's doing some extra crowing for you. See, my whole speech on he doesn't make much noise, not holding true right at the moment, so... It's alright though. It's still minimal, so... But do expect that chickens are going to make noise. Like what you just heard, up to the point of the balking for several minutes for egg production, so... Don't expect chickens to be silent all the time, because it just won't happen. And I have 12, and it's really not that excessive. So, Come on down, Ralph. Don't try to dominate your girls, huh? Sooner or later you will. Alright, well, from Cole's Backyard Coop. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning like I am. Having a cup of coffee, watching the chickens. And you can have that too if you don't have any chickens. I do recommend it. It's fun. Feel free to ask any questions in the comment section. Just leave a comment if you'd like. Like the video if you did. We appreciate all the subscribers out there. I get excited about that because I wasn't intending to have like a ton of people subscribing, but I appreciate it. It's fun. I love making the videos of the chickens, and hopefully it helps the viewers out there with understanding what it's like to have chickens if you don't. And if you do have chickens, then you kind of share that common interest of raising chickens together. So it's fun for me. Alright, well, thanks for watching the video. Have a great day. Oh, it's Super Bowl Sunday too. Happy Super Bowling today. And from Cole's Backyard Coop, again, thanks for watching. And happy chicken keeping out there. Ralph, you gonna come say bye? Say bye, Ralph. Show him how pretty you are. He is getting beautiful. That tail is starting to come in. Have a great day. Say bye, girls. Pretty peaceful this morning, huh? Yeah. Pretty boy. Take care, folks.